after last week, he now has a chance to do what his fellow countrymen did, and that's win $2.1 million at the American. Alluding back to Kaimi Pacheco, a PBR world champion himself. And Luciano's going to press the reset button. Bridgewater is the wall underneath him from Double J Rodeo. That is the continuation of the legendary Bowl Rodeo Company, now under the tutelage of Jerry Nelson, Keith Stewart and Company. Luciano, the 30-year-old that has been a part of some of bull riding's biggest moments. From being a part of the Global Cup Championship team for his native country to being a PBR Brazilian champion. Hey, let's get some rhythm going in here. I want everybody clapping along before we buck this bull. Everybody, let's go. Put your hands together and beat the music. Luciano Castro is lights out with bulls that knee in the left. And guess what? This bull's going to start in a left-hand delivery. I'm shaking up the knees. The journey continues with this Arizona Ridge Riders. Let's go. Into his hand. Luciano. 6, 7, 8. Texas, you are way too quiet for Luciano Castro. In a format where you must ride to advance, no drawbacks, no second chances, he is going to put an exclamation point. How about 86.25 points?
4 trips to the World Championship of in Las Vegas on one of my most favorite bucket bulls. Hostile takedown of PBR Pro Rodeo. The reigning champion of the American has a task before him. This bull's been bucked 39 times, only ridden 1 time for the full length. Why not do it again? And why not do it inside of a place that gets loud? Hostile takedown will take down T-Hutch on this Saturday afternoon.
It is time to meet 2 of the hand of a Dublin, Texas saddle maker and one of the best bull riders in the world, Jesse Petrie. Jesse Petrie taking some shots. Matt Barrett is in the heat of battle right now inside that island of safety. Knox done working that RM43 barrel. Shane Jennings. Oh, man, he is right outside your front door. He has stepped all over your petunias in the garden. Oh, he ain't done yet. No score for Petrie.
What about Matt Barrett? We're in Las Vegas. Bruce Dashes from Championship Pro Rodeo underneath. 2 times he has earned his place amongst the top 15 in Pro Rodeo, earning his place in the American Rodeo.
They say iron sharpens iron. One of his best friends is the newly minted PBR world champion, John Primmer, that's cheering on today.
Lacey Shaw is the definition of a cowboy. So Lacey, it is time to be bad. It is time to be bold. It is time to be brave and be cowboy. I know what I want to say, but it doesn't matter. It matters what you say. The resist all replay shows a bull that turns back away from his hand. But it all shows you the mindset, the toughness, and the never give up attitude of one of the superstars of pro rodeo. And now we show you 87.5 points for Shala.
And left with over $329,000 and the title of Top Gun champion in Vegas. But today, Pete Carr's Cowtown, another two-time NFR Bucket Bowl, will try to get him on the ground. TJ, keep those feet down. Keep hustling. And it's 7.29 seconds. Those feet indeed did not stay down. You'll see on the replay, again out of Cowboy Plus, but
World champion Stetson Wright. And that is why he is a superhero. There is no buck off, there is no bull, there is no horse that can stop him from doing what he does and being the champion that he is. And nothing should stop you from getting loud for a 90.5 point score.
answering the call. One of those is eligible. Taking it to the max with full throttle, and we are taking it to bull riding with RM43, your All-American Weed Control solution. For the third this weekend, he will come from the Cowboy Plus shoe number 4. For the third goal of his weekend, he will set the bar in each round. Talking about Brazilian's Luciano Castro and a bull by the name of Bailey's Brew from Frontier Rodeo. An NFR bucket bull that Hudson Bolt just rode 2 weeks ago in Corpus Christi for 88 points. This 30-year-old Brazilian is the only eligible bull rider for a share of the $2 million. So if he wins, that'll slice the pie 4 ways for $500,000 apiece, plus that $100,000 guarantee. Luciano, a proud member and standout for the Arizona Ridge Riders of the PBR Team Series. He is a member of the Teton Ridge family. And this area Boots bull rider is looking to put the last 2 guys on notice. Bailey's Brew, from the 11th-time stock contractor of the year, professional rodeo, Frontier Rodeo. And in order to make sure everything is just right, he is going to re-pull and resituate. So Anthony, what that bump off means is that the $2 million is done and decided, and it will be split 3 ways.
Oh, they can take a sigh of relief. Shala. The bull with the unorthodox name of Wild Ninja just pulled out some ninja moves to
battle the flames of professional rodeo. He is here to prove his word. Let's go! Superman flies the highest again. Come on, Texas! And for the second time in his career, Stetson Wright is going to win the bull riding championship of the American and $100,000 to go along with it. And he'll make his way to the Polaris Ranger, and the celebration continues. He did it for 89 points. Stetson Wright!
When the doubters whispered into his ear, they said, "Are you not scared of the storm?" Stetson Wright reminds everybody that he is the storm. And today, once again on that Polaris Victory Live, we recognize, we celebrate, and we are all witnesses to the greatness that is Superman himself, Stetson Wright, the bull riding champion of the 2026 The American Rodeo. It was all brought to you by our partners at Reagan and Massey, and now we bring you the words of the champion himself.
Well, we needed a hero, so we called on none other than Superman. Stetson, you are now a three-time American Rodeo champion, and the final bull rider out, were you feeling that pressure at all, knowing you just had to stay on?
No, there was no pressure on me. I mean, I knew what I was capable of, and right there at the end on that ride, he had me pretty shook loose. Luckily, my hand stayed in my rope.
Everything worked out. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Your champion, the bull riding of the American Rodeo, Stetson Wright.
Congratulations, Stetson. Thank you, Sierra. Tom Reagan, owner of Reagan and Massey, brings in that $100,000 check in the earnings of the American Rodeo for that young cowboy. Continue to grow. Make some noise for your champion bull rider and our partners who brought it all to us, Stetson Wright, along with Reagan and Massey.
So before we get